Hi, I'm Emma Watson. Yo, yo. Hi. I'll do that again. As a special treat for you, my Facebook fans and my Twitter fans, we are letting you see the new trailer first. I hope you like it as much as I do. Be sure to let me know what you think afterwards and use the hashtag Noah. Hashtag Noah.
Our family is a great task.
You saw the wickedness of man and knew you would not look away.
We have to save the innocent.
Did you really think you could protect yourself from me?
It's not protection from you.
This ray is meant to wash us off the face of this world. No! You want me to stay a child? No!
I'm asking you to be a man.
We kill Noah! We take the ark!
The choice was put in your hands for a reason.
Our time is done.
Noah, in theaters and IMAX, March 28th.
Wow, can you believe that disclaimer? I have never seen anything like that before. I have never seen a major Hollywood studio distance themselves so publicly from not only one of their own films, but one of their own filmmakers. And a supposedly respected filmmaker. I mean, Darren Aronofsky hasn't won an Oscar, but he won one for Natalie Portman, and Black Swan was, largely a respected film and highly regarded. We'll see if he's still respected after this debacle. I mean, this is just, when you have more interesting drama going on behind the scenes of your film than anything that you've shown on screen so far, I think that's a bad sign for a movie. And I think that's the worst thing about the way Noah is shaping up, that there's so much attention to the behind-the-scenes problems, and they have yet to, I think, distract anybody with a great trailer. There's a lot to discuss here. I'll go into it more when I actually review the movie. We've discussed it numerous times here on this channel, but I do want to bring up a new tidbit, and that's that this whole new campaign strategy of saying that Noah is inspired by the Bible, it's been revealed that that's something Darren Aronofsky was not a part of in making that decision, and he's actually really upset about it because he feels that his movie doesn't need that kind of a disclaimer. I guess like any true artiste. But I'm just surprised that Darren Aronofsky would take liberties with a source material where it is the selling point. I mean, you make religious Bible films, you make movies about the Bible to court that audience. So I don't understand why you would intentionally fly in the face of what they believe in. It just seems very odd to me. And I'm sure, now of course, we've discussed the fact that Paramount has tested this like crazy in front of all kinds of religious groups and atheists, and apparently everyone's had a problem with it. And I suspect that's a group of mainstream moviegoers that aren't familiar with Aronofsky's work. And I'm sure there's a core group of Aronofsky fans who just want to see what he's come up with, who trust him as an artist and want to see his interpretation of Noah, and they are fine with that. And I'm sure there are actually many of you watching this video who are Darren Aronofsky fans and trust him. But I think you have to understand, and I'm surprised that Darren Aronofsky doesn't understand and that no one on his management team understands, or at least can't make it clear to Aronofsky, that if he wants to get to the next level, which is what Noah is supposed to do with his career, he needs to reach out to people who don't trust him, who aren't familiar with his work, because the Aronofsky fan base is a teensy tiny, very small group of people. And he can't just continue to cater to their needs, which are basically his needs, if he wants to be a big filmmaker who makes these big budget movies like Noah. And you can see already he has a situation where he's created, for the first time, a studio actually says, whoa, don't blame us, send your letters to care of Darren Aronofsky when you absolutely hate this movie, which they must suspect that people are going to have serious problems with it, which I just find amazing that they actually feel people would be like inspired to pick up a pen and paper or maybe protest, I mean, I know that religious groups can be very effective and driven when they don't like something, but it has to, I would think it would have to be offensive. I mean, you would think it would just be a box office dud, but what is in this movie that requires them to put this long a disclaimer at the end of the trailer? Will it play in the beginning of the movie? It's an astounding bit of drama, and as I said, all the good drama is happening off camera. Also, as you might recall, you might have heard Russell Crowe has tweeted the Pope several times saying, please see Noah. I think you'd like it. And while I don't agree with the Vatican saying, well, the Pope doesn't see movies, I'm like, hey, you should support anything that helps Christianity and helps people of faith and maybe introduce people to your faith. I think what's really going on there is the Vatican's like, you are not hijacking us to publicize your movie. We want to stay away from that, especially because it's not this actual story in the Bible, which is what we're all about, obviously, the Vatican. So I think this is just a crazy situation. It's like Noah himself, and Aronofsky, I think, is being seen right now as the mad prophet. He's like, my artistic God spoke to me and told me to make this crazy version of the story of Noah. So we'll see if he turns out to be right. We'll see if the flood of money comes and proves him right, and he is not a fanatic. What do you think? Do you have faith in Aronofsky? Are you one of those people who believes in him? Or also, are you a mainstream filmmaker? Are you not? If you're not familiar with his work, do you like what you see? How could this movie offend you? Can you imagine why Paramount needs to have this disclaimer? Write your thoughts down below, and you can watch some more episodes right now.